Hello and welcome to your next guitar lesson. So I'm about to play you a little clip of what we're going to be learning today. And the song we're going to be learning today, as in the title, is going to be Spongebob SquarePants. Going to have a little go at that little theme tune at the start. We're going to be playing specifically the vocal melody. So who lives in a pineapple under the sea, Spongebob SquarePants, and so on. I'm not going to sing all of that song. And it's going to be split into 4 sections. We've got 4 separate little parts to learn. And this is very much based around making sure you're playing in position as well. So we're going to utilise all of our fingers, starting in one position, moving to another. And there's 4 position changes in this song as well. So it's quite challenging on the position changing part. The clip might sound a little bit fast, but just like anything, even new stuff I have to learn it slow first and speed it up. So make sure you just learn this one section at a time. Play it very, very slowly so you get comfortable with this. And you'll just find you'll naturally get quicker and quicker with it, like I always say in our lessons. So let's get into this. I'm going to play the clip now, and then we're going to have a little go at learning the tune. Okay, so the first section of this, we're going to split up into a few different sections. So the first section is, we're going to split into 3 sections of, so let's have a little go at that now, okay? So first bit. So you're going to put your second finger on the 10th fret of your A, pinky on the 12th fret of your D, first finger on the 9th fret of your G, then back to pinky 12th fret on our A. So all together. Next bit of this, once you practice that, pause that, have a little go at practicing it, and then this next bit's coming up now. All we're doing there is first finger 9th fret your D, second finger 10th fret of your A, then back to the 9th fret of your D with your first finger. So let's put together the first part. Okay, next bit. All we're doing for that part is pinky, 12th fret of your D, first finger, G string, 9th fret, pinky, back to 12th fret of your D, and then we're going to finish with our first finger on the 9th fret of our D. So first section, second, third. So if you've gotten confused with any little bit there, you can just rewind that over and over again till you've got it. Take each of those 3 parts, practice them, and then try putting them all together. So once again, each of the 3 parts. All together. Let's move on to the next bit now. Next bit goes like this. Again, we're going to split it up into a few sections. We're going to have this part. So let's try this now. So our first finger is now going to go on the 8th fret of our B string. Then third finger, 10th fret of the B string. Then back to the 8th fret, first finger on the B string. All on the B string, it's just between your first and third finger. 8, 10, 8. Next part now, we go to the G string with our second finger on the G string, 9th fret. Then our third finger, 10th fret of the D. Then back to the G string, 9th fret, second finger. So first section, second section. Now if I play it without pausing, it sounds like this. The third section is exactly the same as the first, only we add one note at the end. So we're going to do, once again, B string, first finger, 8th fret, then 10th fret of the B string with our third finger, back to the 8th fret of the B string with our first, and then we're going to finish with our second finger on the 9th fret of the G. Put all three sections together, it sounds like this. If I put that with the first section all together, once you practice it, it should sound like this. Have a little go at practicing that, and now we'll move on to the next bit. Okay, so for the next bit of this, there's actually nothing new to teach you. We just repeat everything we've learned up to now, and I'll show you what I mean with that. So here's the first section in its entirety. Second section in its entirety. All we do is repeat those two sections again. So you just play through those two parts twice. Now let's move on to the last part of this song. Okay, so this next part is really good for your technique as far as switching position on our neck goes, which is something I go on about a lot. So we're going to be starting in 5th position for this and moving to 4th, back to 5th, and backwards and forwards basically. But this next part's really easy because it's only got 2 notes in each little section. So we've got the Spongebob has 2 notes and Square Pants has 2 notes, but in 2 different positions. I'll show you what I mean. So Spongebob is going to be our pinky 8th fret of the B to stay on the same string, our first finger 5th fret of the B. Spongebob, we're then going to go to our 7th fret of our G with our pinky, and that's going to be square, and then our first finger to the 4th fret of the G, and there's your pants. So that's Spongebob, square, pants. Spongebob, square, pants. Spongebob, square, pants. And that goes around 3 times. After that, once you played your last run round, so 1, 2, 3. The last section is with your pinky. If you go back to the 7th fret of your G, sponge, then bob, remember is on the 5th fret of your B. So pinky, 7th fret of your G, first finger 5th fret of your B, and then you're going to do square pants. That's a bit out of tune. We have our 3rd finger, 7th fret of your B, and then finishing with our pinky on the 8th fret of your B. So Spongebob SquarePants, Spongebob SquarePants, Spongebob SquarePants. And there's the full thing. I'll once again, just like I did at the beginning, play it all the way through. There is a full intro vocal melody to Spongebob SquarePants. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson, and I hope you get on really well with practicing that, and I will see you next week in your next lesson.